Hattie under Rafe's citizen arrest, mystery visitor enrages EJ. The idyllic calm of Salem rarely lasts, and this week, chaos erupts as Hattie Adams finds herself under a citizen's arrest by none other than Rafe Hernandez. Meanwhile, EJ DiMera is blindsided by a mystery visitor who stirs up old wounds and new frustrations. The intrigue, drama, and explosive confrontations promise to keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Hattie's misadventure takes a legal turn. Hattie Adams, Salem's lovable but scheming troublemaker, has a knack for landing herself in hot water. This time, her antics take a criminal turn when she's caught red-handed attempting to impersonate Marlena Evans at a local charity event. The fallout begins when Rafe, attending the event on a routine security check, spots Hattie behaving suspiciously. Initially, Rafe isn't entirely sure what he's witnessing. Hattie's resemblance to Marlena is uncanny, but her exaggerated mannerisms give her away. As Rafe observes her more closely, his suspicions are confirmed when she's overheard fumbling through medical jargon while trying to impress an unsuspecting donor. Rafe confronts her, and true to form, Hattie spins a web of lies, claiming she's undercover for a secret mission. Rafe, unimpressed and unwilling to let her off the hook, decides to take matters into his own hands. He declares a citizen's arrest, much to the amusement and horror of the gathered crowd. Hattie's protests grow louder as she insists on her innocence, but Rafe remains firm, escorting her to the Salem Police Department. Hattie's plea for help. At the station, Hattie's true colors come to light as she alternates between tears, charm, and defiance. Her antics are both frustrating and hilarious, leaving Rafe exasperated. Hattie's desperate calls to Marlena go unanswered, and she's forced to turn to her old ally, Roman Brady. Roman, torn between loyalty and exasperation, reluctantly agrees to bail her out, but not before delivering a stern lecture about the consequences of her actions. "Hattie, you've got to stop pulling these stunts," Roman says, his voice heavy with frustration. "One day, you're going to land yourself in a situation you can't talk your way out of." Hattie's response is classic, "Oh, come on, Roman. You know life's too short to play it safe. Besides, I was only trying to help." The mystery visitor. While Hattie's misadventure unfolds, EJ DiMera's world is turned upside down by the arrival of a mystery visitor. EJ, still reeling from recent setbacks in his personal and professional life, is in no mood for surprises. When Harold announces the unexpected guest, EJ's initial reaction is irritation. "Unless it's someone bringing me good news, I'm not interested," EJ snaps. The visitor, however, refuses to leave, and Harold's insistence piques EJ's curiosity. When the door finally opens, EJ's expression shifts from annoyance to shock. Standing before him is none other than Samantha Sam Donovan, an enigmatic figure from his past who has been off the radar for years. Sam's revelation. Sam's presence is like a thunderbolt, and her reasons for coming to Salem remain shrouded in mystery. She wastes no time stirring the pot, dropping cryptic hints about a DiMera family secret that could change everything. EJ, ever the pragmatist, demands answers, but Sam plays coy, reveling in the power she holds over him. "Patience, EJ," she says with a sly smile. "All in good time. But trust me, you're going to want to hear what I have to say." The tension between them is palpable, with old resentments bubbling to the surface. Their history is fraught with betrayal and unresolved feelings, and Sam's reappearance threatens to upend EJ's carefully constructed life. As the two spar verbally, it becomes clear that Sam's agenda is far from altruistic. Rafe and EJ's paths cross. Rafe's day takes another dramatic turn when he's called to the DiMera mansion to investigate a disturbance. Upon arrival, he finds EJ and Sam locked in a heated argument. Rafe's presence only adds fuel to the fire, with EJ accusing him of interfering in DiMera affairs. "Detective Hernandez, shouldn't you be busy arresting petty criminals?" EJ sneers. Rafe, unfazed, responds, "Funny you should mention that. I've already had my hands full with Hattie today, and now it looks like you're next on my list." The exchange escalates, with Sam watching from the sidelines, clearly enjoying the spectacle. Her cryptic remarks about DiMera secrets only deepen the tension, leaving Rafe suspicious and EJ seething. Hattie's redemption arc. Meanwhile, back at the police station, Hattie's situation takes an unexpected turn when Marlena finally arrives. Marlena, ever the voice of reason, manages to calm the chaos and convince Rafe to show leniency. She appeals to his sense of compassion, arguing that Hattie's intentions, while misguided, were not malicious. Reluctantly, Rafe agrees to release Hattie, but not without a stern warning. "If I catch you pulling another stunt like this, Hattie, I won't be so forgiving next time." Humbled but unbroken, Hattie thanks Marlena and promises to stay out of trouble. However, her mischievous grin as she leaves the station suggests that Salem hasn't seen the last of her antics. The fallout. As the dust settles, the events of the day leave lasting repercussions. Hattie's escapade serves as a reminder of the thin line between comedy and chaos, while EJ's encounter with Sam sets the stage for a new chapter of intrigue and betrayal. The mystery surrounding Sam's revelations looms large, with everyone from Rafe to Marlena to the DiMera family bracing for the fallout. In true Days of Our Lives fashion, the storylines intertwine, building toward a dramatic crescendo that promises to keep fans hooked. As secrets unravel and alliances shift, Salem's residents find themselves facing new challenges and unexpected twists. What's next for Salem? With Hattie's pledge to reform, EJ's simmering rage, and Sam's enigmatic presence, the stage is set for even more drama in the days to come. Will Hattie finally turn over a new leaf, or will she find herself in hot water once again? Can EJ uncover the truth behind Sam's visit before it's too late? And how will Rafe navigate the ever-complicated web of Salem's secrets and scandals? Stay tuned as Days of Our Lives continues to deliver the twists, turns, and unforgettable moments that fans have come to love. One thing is certain, in Salem, the drama is never far behind. Hattie under Rafe's citizen arrest, mystery visitor enrages EJ. Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers for Monday, December 23rd, state that Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun, received additional mysterious texts concerning her failed Nutcracker date, but the person texting refused to divulge their identity. Despite this, Ava suspected it was Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, and proceeded to the townhouse, where Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, agreed Kristen was to blame. While Brady left to confront Kristen for spoiling their date and harassing Ava, Belle Black, Martha Madison, warned Ava about Kristen's erratic and hazardous behavior. However, Ava was not terrified of Kristen and predicted that she would now derail things with Brady. On Monday's episode of Days, EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, stunned Kristen by finding her buried in her phone. Despite seeming as if Kristen was up to something, EJ changed the subject to Belle's defense of Mark Green, Jonah Robinson. EJ urged Kristen to terminate Belle's consulting position with DiMera Enterprises, but he failed to persuade her of how she would benefit from Belle's dismissal. Brady appeared on Monday's DOL episode and accused Kristen of ruining his date with Ava by sending those strange texts. Kristen claimed to have no idea what Brady was talking about, yet she was relieved that the date did not go well. After Brady left, EJ teased Kristen about her weak texts, but she insisted that she was too busy to send them. Brady also spoke with Ava again and told her about Kristen's denial of involvement in any of this. Ava questioned if Kristen was speaking the truth and received another text warning her to stay away from Brady. Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, was furious at the Hernandez house after Sean Brady's, Brandon Beamer, lead on Hattie Adams, Deidre Hall, fell through. It made Jada think that Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, arrived first and messed things up. Gabby Hernandez, Sherry Jimenez, received information on the situation and informed Jada of her planned evening with JJ Devereaux, Casey Moss, which was set in motion by Javi Hernandez, Al Calderon. JJ arrived to pick up Gabby, so he met Jada and accepted an offer to rejoin the police force while Gabby was retrieving her purse. Gabby fished for information on JJ's stay in Salem while drinking at small bar. JJ addressed Jada's job offer, but he was hesitant to take it because of his past and the incident where he accidentally shot Theo Carver, Cameron Johnson. On Monday's Days episode, Rafe delivered Hattie to Leo Stark's, Greg Rickard, hotel room, which caused some confusion because she thought she was getting a new contract. Hattie had a long list of demands now that she believed she was returning to body and soul, but she soon understood Rafe had lied to get her there. Leo accused Hattie of being the lady whistleblower impersonator, but she denied having the necessary computer ability to hack him. Regarding the written material spoiling the program, Hattie claimed that she accomplished her writing by hand. Rafe placed Hattie under citizen arrest for the contaminated cupcakes, but Hattie was taken aback by this another accusation and maintained her innocence. While Rafe brought Hattie to the police station, Leo received an alert on his phone regarding another lady whistleblower column. In that column, the writer confirmed that they were not Hattie Adams. Jada argued with Rafe at the Salem Police Department about his interference in her Hattie investigation. Rafe pretended he had just given Jada an early Christmas present and handed over Hattie. Belle arrived to represent Hattie and ensured that she remained silent in front of the police. That irritated Jada since Sean might have received answers if Hattie hadn't been tipped off. Jada eventually told Rafe that his Christmas present sucked before storming out on him. On Monday's Days episode, EJ answered the door and was not pleased with who was standing there. EJ was disgusted as he inquired what the hell this mysterious person wanted. Days of Our Lives spoilers claim EJ is going to become embroiled in a problem, so stay tuned. Hattie under Rafe's citizen arrest, mystery visitor enrages EJ. The latest episode of Days of Our Lives delivered an explosive combination of chaos, intrigue, and heated confrontations. With Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun, tangled in a cryptic text mystery, and Hattie Adams, Deidre Hall, caught in a whirlwind of accusations, the drama escalated to a boiling point. Add to that EJ DiMaris, Dan Furigal, surprise visitor, and the episode left fans clamoring for more. Ava's cryptic text saga. Ava's day began with yet another anonymous text message warning her about her failed Nutcracker date. Despite repeated attempts to coax the sender's identity out of them, Ava's queries were met with silence. Suspicious and convinced that Kristen DiMera, Stacey Hayduke, was behind the harassment, Ava headed to Brady and Kristen's townhouse. Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, equally frustrated by the mysterious messages, shared Ava's suspicions. He stormed off to confront Kristen while Belle Black, Martha Madison, issued Ava a warning. Belle reminded Ava of Kristen's dangerous unpredictability, but Ava brushed it off, determined not to let Kristen derail her budding romance with Brady. At the DiMera mansion, Kristen was lost in her phone when EJ walked in, demanding answers. Kristen's defensive attitude only fueled EJ's suspicions, but the conversation soon veered toward Belle's consulting role at DiMera Enterprises. EJ pushed Kristen to cut ties with Belle, claiming it would benefit the company, but Kristen remained unmoved. Later, when Brady confronted Kristen, she denied having anything to do with the texts. Though Kristen's smug satisfaction over Ava's failed date made Brady skeptical, he left without concrete proof. Meanwhile, Ava received yet another chilling text warning her to stay away from Brady, leaving her visibly shaken. Hattie's citizen arrest. Over at the Hernandez house, tensions flared between Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, and Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring. Jada's frustration grew after Sean Brady's, Brandon Beamer, lead on Hattie Adams fell through, leading her to suspect that Rafe had interfered. Gabby Hernandez, Sherry Jimenez, offered Jada some perspective, mentioning her upcoming date with J.J. Devereaux, Casey Moss, which Javi Hernandez, Al Calderon, had orchestrated. J.J.'s arrival introduced an interesting dynamic. While Gabby prepared for their evening out, J.J. met Jada, who extended him an offer to rejoin the Salem PD. However, JJ's reluctance stemmed from his troubled past, particularly the shooting incident involving Theo Carver, Cameron Johnson. Elsewhere, Rafe had tracked down Hattie and lured her to Leo Stark's, Greg Rickard, hotel room under false pretenses. Believing she was about to secure a new contract for Body and Soul, Hattie arrived with a list of demands. However, her excitement turned to outrage when she realized Rafe had deceived her. Leo wasted no time accusing Hattie of impersonating Lady Whistleblower and leaking scandalous spoilers about Body and Soul. Hattie, insulted and indignant, denied having the technical skills to hack or post columns online. She insisted she wrote everything by hand and dismissed the idea of being the imposter. Rafe's patience ran out, and he placed Hattie under a citizen's arrest, accusing her of being behind the tainted cupcakes. Hattie vehemently denied the allegations, but Rafe dragged her down to the Salem PD. Meanwhile, Leo received a notification about another Lady Whistleblower column, which explicitly stated that Hattie was not the imposter. Salem PD showdown. At the police station, Jada's anger boiled over as she confronted Rafe for meddling in her investigation. Rafe smugly handed Hattie over, calling it an early Christmas gift, but Jada was far from amused. Belle arrived to represent Hattie and advised her client to stay silent, much to Jada's dismay. The tension between Jada and Rafe reached a breaking point when Jada sarcastically remarked that his Christmas present sucked before storming off. With Belle's legal expertise protecting Hattie, the investigation hit a dead end, leaving Jada fuming over the wasted opportunity. EJ's mystery visitor. Back at the DeMera mansion, Kristen's smug attitude gave way to curiosity as EJ answered a knock at the door. The sight of the visitor left EJ visibly enraged. "What the hell do you want?" he spat, his face contorted with disgust. The visitor's identity remained a mystery, but their presence clearly rattled EJ. The episode closed with a tense standoff, promising even more drama in the days ahead.